keep asking me, I'm not playing. Take it back. Get your money back. I don't want it.
What's wrong with the ring?
I don't want it. If you ask
it's
me,
real. It came from K Jewelers.
You finna get out the car.
If you didn't know what ungrateful looked like, you just seen a clip.
I worked hard.
I don't want.
I worked hard to afford this.
Pictures. I sent you the link. What else do I have to do? I mean, I told you the ring that I wanted. I don't want that.
I thought when somebody proposed to you, it's a gift. So therefore, it's something they pick. What if this is all he can afford? You ain't gonna give him no credit for that?
It's a real ring from
I don't care if it's real. Look at it. It's not my style. I don't like it. I'm not gonna wear it. I mean, for real.
Just because a gift isn't your style does not mean that you can't appreciate it. And let's continue.
But it really loved me, bro. It wouldn't matter about the ring, bro.
I don't want that. I told you what I wanted. I showed you the pictures, the links. I mean, I gave you everything you needed. You could have just went and bought that ring.
At this point, she don't care about him. She only care about what she got on her finger so she can go brag to her friends and stuff. Because he did make a point. If you love somebody, it shouldn't matter about the ring. Because at the end of the day, that ring is just a symbol. What y'all actually have is a whole nother thing. I done seen too many people with big rings and their goddamn marriage lasts 2 seconds.
So you're not gonna marry me because of a ring?
No, I don't want to marry you. I don't want to marry you no more. No, I don't want to marry you no more.
And at this point, you shouldn't even want to marry her. Because if she only want to marry you based off of a ring size and what it looked like, you in the wrong relationship.
Stop asking me, do I like it? I said no. I hope you still got the receipt.
Because
you're going to take it back. I'll take you to take it back.
If your marriage is based off of a ring, that ain't no marriage. That's a goddamn business deal. Because I guarantee you, if it was the opposite way around, then she would be calling him sassy if he wanted a certain type of ring. Why y'all just can't be grateful that somebody even wants to marry you and took the time out to go shopping for a ring and they spent their hard-earned money on it?
The marriage is supposed to be about love and commitment and not so much a flashy object. But regardless, it's pretty obvious that she did not deserve him. Next, we got someone arriving at a realization.
SeaWorld.
What are help sharks?
Help sharks? Help sharks. Help sharks.
Oh, like, okay.
When you have a good man, you're going to be in that kitchen and you're going to like it. And I could not agree more, because I was such a no, he can make his own food. No, I'm not going to get up at 3-4 in the morning and make lunches. I'm not going to do that. And now that I have a good man, now that I'm being taken care of, yes sir, expeditiously. Oh, your grandma used to make carne guisada and homemade tortillas, and that was your favorite thing? Cool, I'm gonna learn to make carne guisada and homemade tortillas. It's that simple. Now, you need me to wash the dishes? I'll do you one better. I'll deep clean the sink afterwards too.
Oh my God! Wow!
Mutual respect and appreciation are indeed great things, cause it is a team effort at the end of the day. Next, we got a bro facing a tough modern reality.
Nobody cares, at the end of the day, nobody cares. What we're going through, how your body feels, nobody cares. We gotta do our job.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Girlfriend?
What are you doing?
I just want to see your phone.
Okay.
Bruh, chill.
Everything go okay? Well, it's a horrible situation. They weren't locking you out. What?
It's a man to go into the alleyway for a conversation.
When? Now?
Just now.
Yeah, that's what I know.
I started whispering, didn't I?
Can you just go back there and do your thing?
Boring. Seems like that first bite took about 7 to 10 business days. Plus, once the burger is in my hands, it will not touch the plate anymore. Now you're probably going to love this next stitch.
Just think for a second.
I'm always thinking about that money.
Wow, incredible. visual creatures. Let me walk through what I just made.
Oh, good. A visual aid.
Why I won't sleep with a man who makes less than $200,000 a year.
I wonder if it's because they want someone to support them as opposed to a partner for life. Huh.
The average one-bedroom apartment in LA, this is where I live, is $2,800 a month, although my rent is significantly more than this. That means that you have to make 3 times the rent in order to qualify.
So far, that's exactly what it's sounding like.
$8,400 a month before taxes and $800,000 a year. But hold on, I know what you're thinking.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure that one knows what I'm thinking.
Sounds like a lot of money. Just wait. If we have a little baby, the average 2-bedroom in Los Angeles is $3,800. That means that you now have to make $11,400 a month, which brings you to $136,800 a year.
If it's more than just a physical encounter, they are actually looking for someone that can bring something to that dreaded table, other than just their physical appearance. So no, having these types of requirements isn't going to help. If anything, it's going to help one remain single.
Yeah, that didn't really sound like a romantic relationship and more like a business transaction. And regardless, a number of high earners don't even want a relationship like that. Now this next one should be considered a green flag instead.
I don't like where this is going.
What do you bring to the table?
Stop this buffoonery!
So Charlotte says, please tell me you're not encouraging your followers to ask the what do you bring to the table question. Of course not. That would be stupid. You don't ask her what does she bring to the table, but you'd have to make sure that there's something there. If you ever ask someone, what do you bring to the table? If you do that on a date, you should just stay home. The reason the table question is important is because relationships are made of the value that the two people bring to it. And this is a depiction of someone putting like 80% of his life onto the table for the relationship and someone else putting in basically nothing and saying, I am the table. I am just the recipient of your efforts. And I have been in this relationship before where she said, maybe one day I'll put something on the table, and she never did. And that sucks. That's how it feels. Relationships are an exchange of value. That's what the table is. It's where value is exchanged. You just have to know what makes you happy to be with me, what makes me happy to be with you. It's got to be something. Is it your looks? Is it your company? Is it, do you like pets? Do you not want to go out to eat? You have to understand what you bring to the table.
Yeah, it's not a question that you ask them directly, but you evaluate while you're dating them, because it will be obvious from observing their actions. Now this next bro was just surprised.
You're having 4?
No, it's the same one.
Oh.
You serious?
So this guy DM'd me. He said, you still be doing loyalty tests? I said, how old is she? He said, 19, turning 20 soon. I said, got you, what's her at? He said, in my bio, and sent me her page. I checked their grams. They had each other's ats in their Instagram bios, so that was a good sign. I told him, got you, and I got to work. She didn't follow me back, so I decided to turn it up a notch. I swiped up on her story. I dropped some hard eyes, and she liked the message, but she didn't respond. I knew I had her attention, though, so I had to act quick. I double texted. I asked, where you from? And she left me on scene. At this point, she seemed pretty loyal to me. She had her man's Instagram in her bio. She wasn't responding to my messages. What more could you ask for? It was time to send the screenshots back to the boyfriend. I sent him a picture of our messages and he liked it. Personally, I don't think he has anything to worry about. The only thing she actually did was like my response to her story, but I think that's reasonable. She never followed me back, responded to any messages, or entertained me at all. This is definitely a pass in my book, a perfect example of a loyal girlfriend.
Well, what if she already knew that he did loyalty tests? Plus, a certain number of us weren't really cool with her liking his message.
My boyfriend that I've been with for over a year, he was invited to his best friend's wedding, like super best friend's wedding, without a +1. Okay, that's problematic. But then his other friend's girlfriend texted me the other day, what am I wearing to the wedding? It's showing me pictures of her dress that she's wearing. Okay. We've been together for like less than 3 months. What
Babe,
is that
it's
about?
not my I don't know how many times I can say this. It's not my wedding.
But does your friend, if he's really a good friend, does he have something against Candace? Why didn't you get a +1?
No, I think he's just closer to other people, and it's not a huge wedding. It's a very small budgeted wedding. I think he invited the people who he can afford to invite, and him and Candace don't
who
really
he can
talk
afford to
like that.
invite.
They're not
How about he
friends.
invited the people that he respects?
I'm going to the wedding. I've been friends with this guy for a long time. I'm going to the wedding.
Would you ever nicely ask as a buddy if he really is one of your best friends? Like, hey man, my girl really wants to go. Is it possible to get a +1?
I mean, I just think that's awkward because I kind of already know what his head's at. I think he wants the people that he invited. So it's like, I don't know why she has to be there. She doesn't even know the people like that.
Will you break up with Akeem if he doesn't invite you or find a way to get you to this wedding?
Hear him talk right now? Yes. If he doesn't at least ask.
Yeah, looks like the couple getting married doesn't really want the girlfriend to be there. And that could be because they think that she's a little bit problematic and may cause some drama. Really hope you enjoyed these clips today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.